Here's just a little quick demo of the game. This is done in Unity. If you want us to show you a mobile, just ask us right after all this. So here we have the title screen over here. Click Start. We have the music who starts up and 4 different options. We're going to go ahead and select Play. And then here we have 3 more options, being 1v1 and 2v2, as well as the tutorial. Tutorial takes us to a page, which will allow us to get information about the game, and how it works, how to play, and the different stats between the units. So we're going to go ahead and pick 1v1 for this demonstration. Music's going to stop to give players time to think and whatnot. So here we're going to pick 3 archers and 2 cavalry. And here we have the 2 teams. We have team 1 over here being player 1 and team 2 over here for player 3 or player 2. Here we can see it's player 1's turn, so we can go ahead and move the archer. Actually, we're going to select this other one. Blue shows where they can move to, and the number right above over here tells us the HP, and the 4 tiles over here denotes a base. So if this were 2v2, we could see that this base would belong to the player that starts up over here, this base belongs to the player that starts up over here, and whatnot. In 2v2, our teams would be decided from blue and red being team 1 and green and yellow being team 2. So we're going to go ahead and move this archer over here and end the turn. Here we have the cavalier who can move all this distance. We're going to have them run all the way down over here. And archers have a range of attack 4, so 1, 2, 3, 4. They should be able to attack this cavalier right here. So if we were to attack or hit show attack, we can see that this tile over here is now red, which means we can now select this cavalier to be hit. So now his HP went from 10 to 6. And then we're going to end the turn. One note to show is if we select this cavalier, move him right over here, end the turn. If we try to attack with the archer, we can see that they're not within range, because the archer's range is 4 tiles away and not 4 or less. Because in real life, when you shoot a bow, an arrow, the arrow needs time to build the velocity so it can actually deal some damage. So that's why they can't attack from right in front of them, because the arrow wouldn't have time to build up the velocity in order to deal some damage. So we end the turn right here. And to show the second thing, actually, we're going to move this archer out the way and this commander out the way, so we can show the secondary one, or one of the other win cons right over here is move right here. And before I forget, actually, we should show someone getting killed. So let's get this commander right here, or this cavalry, and the turn. And we're just going to take a couple turns to show combat going through. So we attack, end the turn twice, bring it back to player 1's turn, and twice, and then we're going to see a unit dying. End the turn, 2 HP left, dead. So now this commander has lost 1 unit. If they were to lose these other 2 units, the 2 cavaliers, this team loses, and the commander and player 2 loses. If we were to lose the commander instead and the army still lives, an army without a commander is just nothing. So this team would still lose. And the final way to lose would be to hide end the turn, lose your base, denoted by, for player 2 at least, their red tile right over here. So select, and we can move here, and team 2 wins because player 2 has won and they're on the second player 2's team. That'll be all for this demonstration.